I'm Gino, and welcome to another episode of Simply Elegant. This week was actually my birthday, and I decided to create a cream tart for my birthday. The cream tart cake has been flooding my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Pinterest. It is essentially a sugar cookie cake with a bunch of decorations like cookies, whatever you want on it, and it's there. So I decided I wanted to try it out because I love sugar cookies and whipped cream frosting. It is the perfect canvas to display your creativity. I am going to put some fruit and marshmallows on mine, but you can add chocolate. I've seen some with macarons, with cookies, with sprinkles, whatever you want on it. Before we get started, make sure to hit that red subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you can be reminded of whenever I post a new baking or cooking video. And without further ado, let's get into the ingredients. For this recipe, you need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 stick and 6 tablespoons of unsalted, softened butter. You will need 2 eggs, 1 whole egg and 1 yolk. You will need 1 cup of sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. For the homemade whipped cream, you will need 2 pints of heavy whipping cream, 3/4 cup of powdered sugar, and 3.4 ounces or 1 package of vanilla instant pudding. To start our cream tart, we are going to add in our butter into the food processor, as well as our sugar, our vanilla extract, and our vanilla extract, but not the bowl. I'll just pulse it until it becomes nice and smooth. I'll just crack an egg and place it into your food processor. Now for the egg yolk, you want to crack your egg in half, and you sort of want to jiggle the yolk back and forth between the 2 shells until all of the excess egg whites fall into the bowl. And then you're left with your egg yolk. Just pulse it until the egg becomes incorporated with the butter, sugar, and vanilla. Your dough should look like this so far, sort of like scrambled eggs almost. And now you're going to add in your flour and pulse it until the dough starts to form. Now that the dough is formed, sprinkle a little bit of flour onto your work surface and get the dough onto it. Now you just want to knead your dough for about 5 to 8 minutes. Once your dough is kneaded, you're going to put it in some plastic wrap, and this is going to chill in the fridge for about 30 minutes to an hour. Now that our dough has chilled in the fridge for 30 minutes, it is time to roll it out. You want to sprinkle your work surface. I actually placed a parchment paper down so our dough doesn't stick. Then you want to sprinkle a little bit of flour onto your dough and a little bit onto your rolling pin. Then you want to roll it till it is about the same size as your parchment paper. I cut out a G using a stencil, and I want to use that to guide my knife to cut out any of the excess. You can use whatever numbers or letters you'd like, depending on the occasion. I decided to go with a G for my birthday since my name starts with a G. Now that our G's are completed, it is time to place them into a preheated 350-degree oven, and these will bake for about 8 to 10 minutes since they're super thin. Make sure to keep an eye on them. As soon as they start to turn golden brown around the edges, it is time to pull them out. Our cream tart is out of the oven. We're going to let these cool for about half an hour, and meanwhile we can prepare our homemade whipped cream frosting. Into your bowl, pour your 2 pints of whipped cream, or heavy whipping cream. We're going to beat this with a mixer for about 4 to 5 minutes or until stiff peaks form, and I will show you what that looks like in a few minutes. These are the stiff peaks that I was talking about. You just get some whipped cream and it holds its shape. So now it is time to add in the remainder of our whipped cream frosting ingredients. Pour in your powdered sugar and your instant pudding mix. We're just going to mix this together until well incorporated for about another 2 or 3 minutes. Place our whipped cream frosting into a disposable piping bag with a circle tip. So now it is time to frost. So you just want to place little globs all around your cake. Place the second cookie right on top of the other. It's okay if you develop small little cracks, we'll cover them up anyways. You basically want to repeat the process for the second layer. So I started decorating my cream tart cake. You can use whatever you like, and that's the beauty of this concept. It is a blank canvas and you can definitely display and demonstrate your creativity. I decided to add some of these strawberries and cream marshmallows because they're super addictive and yummy. But I'm also adding some strawberries and blueberries, as you can see here. So just add them wherever you'd like to. You can add sprinkles. I've seen a lot of posts where people add macarons. And they're just delicious. Yum, 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 yum. Look at our cream tart cake. Guys, you definitely need to give this one a try. Thanks for joining me once again on Simply Elegant. I am so excited with how this cream tart cake turned out. I will be posting lots of pictures on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. So make sure to follow me on those social medias. As always, remember to keep things simple yet elegant, and I will see you in the next video.